Hey downloads, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into what was trending online and what people were saying. I wanted to get into some kissing pics that are very cute, and I wanted to discuss. I also want to get into a news site or something posting a video of RM, JHope, and Jungkook in a fiery car crash. This is a crazy thing I saw, and I have a lot to say about it. So grab your dumpling, tea spilling mug merch, and let's jump into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified and new video drops. And if you're a hater, I'd like to be first to leave your hate comment. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also, and you'll be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is what happened online recently and what people are saying about Jimin. There's been a lot of cute pictures and fun pictures that have been posted online by either HYBE or Big Hit themselves, or photos posted by the BTS members. Like the boys will go somewhere and document and just post it themselves, as opposed to when HYBE posts something and it's a concept photo or a big beautiful 4K photo. Jimin and JHope are both super guilty of posting what the internet claims as boyfriend photos. These are very cute photos that you probably are very familiar with, and a good example of this are those photos where you'll see a girl running on the beach or a beautiful scenic area and they have their arms reached out to the back and holding the cameraman's hand, and it's to make it look like you're in a relationship with that girl. Jimin does this a lot too, where he does it with cute photos where he is sitting at a restaurant and someone snaps a pic of him looking very candid and caught off guard, and basically what we would see if we were in a relationship with him. Sorry, what you would see, because I am in a relationship with him. I see this all the time. But we have moments where he is sitting on a donut and on a beach, and this is obviously a concept photo. So it's interesting that the company also takes photos in this style. And then we have other photos and videos where Jimin is running alongside the beach, very romantic. And then some more quote-unquote amateur shots where it's getting dark and the sun is setting and it's really beautiful. To even some where you just see his feet, and if you're into feet, you'll love that. No judgment from me. I accept everyone. These were posted by various news sites and people who want to reminisce on the cuteness of Jimin and just all of the great content we have ever gotten from him. This to no fault of the news sites, but led to people online posting about their cute Jimin moments and their favorite Jimin moments, and even people who posted Jimin showing his love or lover, this cat, and giving him a kiss. It's very cute, and I'm jealous of this cat. Like, if Jimin likes cat, I can kind of meow sometimes. It doesn't sound real, but let's not discriminate. I'm kidding, of course, but moments like this also put haters into overdrive, because why not? It's a good and bad thing. Obviously, getting hate doesn't feel great, and it does hurt, and people know when they're in hot water and always appreciate others defending them. Thank you, by the way. But hate is a good sign that people are growing and reaching out of their community and reaching a new community. For example, Jimin within ARMY won't get any hate. People love him and support him, but once Jimin starts to appear on other fandoms feeds and other people who may not be interested in BTS or Jimin, or even worse, if BTS appears on racist people's feeds, then you'll start to see these hate comments and people really ripping Jimin apart. There's so many people that call Jimin gay and ugly and say that that is the worst thing he could ever be. I won't put those comments on here, but I will put comments defending Jimin and explaining how silly it is to use these two things as an insult, because being gay is fine. It's 2021. Is this really an issue still? It's 100% legal to be gay in the US now, and we have proven that is not a sign that the person is mentally ill or that there is anything that needs quote-unquote fixing. But the issue more so I am having is that they're calling him ugly. Calling someone ugly has the same effect as making fun of someone's orientation, sort of. So the issue with making fun of a gay person, well, there's many. One of the issues is that if done publicly, any other gay person that may be on the down low or in the closet, they might be afraid to come out because they're seeing that the public thinks being gay is something that the public considers to be ugly and bad. Now, when you call someone ugly, and one of the reasons I stopped or tried not to make as many jokes about it, how I look, I thought it was funny at one point, but soon came to the realization that if any single person, boy or girl, looks at me and sees any particular feature that they think me and them have in common, and I call that ugly, they're going to think that they must be ugly too, and that is something I apologize for. No one called me out on that, but I had thought about it and realized it was stupid to do. But this goes for if you make fun of Jimin's looks. How many people can look at Jimin and say that they have similar features? Probably a lot of Koreans. His features are Korean after all. Also, insulting BTS or Jimin at this point is insulting Koreans because there isn't much other representation here. They are the representation for Korea. Please be kind to one another. We are all a mosaic of everything we see and people we interact with. Insulting a celebrity isn't just trying to hurt them or the fandom, it's hurting people who are just mindlessly scrolling through their feed too, and maybe happen to come across someone they believe looks like them, and seeing people call that person ugly and gay, it really really pains me that people don't think about the words they put out in the world. Saying specific words and leaving specific comments, even if those comments aren't directed to the mass viewers, it can affect the mass viewers. We all hold some sort of responsibility between what we say and can't just hate on everyone. It's not a great mentality to have. Don't sit there and expect the person you idolize or person you watch to say all the perfect things when you constantly say not great things. Obviously, this is not directed to the majority of people, and most people like you guys watching have common sense and don't do this. It's frustrating to me because I can never reach the people who need to hear this message the most because they're simply never watching my videos but leaving comments and then clicking off. This is the same as literally asking me a question and then walking away. There's so much stuff out there to criticize people on, and you can criticize for anything really. I was surprised that people were not mad at this joke that a news or media outlet named The Onion was posting about. I believe they're mainly a media company because there's a lot more editorial stuff on their page and opinion pieces. They've been around forever and people generally like their stuff. They've been mainstream for a while and they've done a lot. They are more satirical, and a lot of what they post on their TikTok account is simply a joke and meant to be taken as such. I don't read their articles on their website, so I don't know how serious they are or if they're more editorial and satirical as well. Now, I am not making this to send hate, but as a response to a video I saw them post on TikTok. I was extremely jarred to see this video that they posted about a car accident happening with the boys involved and that everyone died, or Jungkook, JHope, and RM did. Now, as I said, I get that it's a joke, but joking that someone died, is that okay? I don't know, am I being too sensitive? Let me explain it first. The TikTok video starts out with a title card saying that they invited Logan Paul and BTS to their office for a collab, which they're not in the same category. Logan is a movie actor, yes, but has claimed to not want to do that anymore because he makes more money as an influencer. So he doesn't care to be in Hollywood anymore, and that's fine. But you can't compare an influencer to an international boy band like BTS. It's not the same. And BTS also represents a country and won countless awards and even has a huge impact on the Korean economy. Anyway, The Onion talked about how Logan and BTS were driving into The Onion's office and crashed into each other and showed a video of the car burning, and then said that RM, JHope, and Jungkook were in the car, and then went on to say Jake Paul was in a car crash too and talked about how he was violently dead. I don't like Logan or Jake, but like, this crosses a line, no? And then ends it with Olivia Rodriguez dying too. Who came up with this? You're joking about human beings' lives. This is some really dark humor that maybe I am just not understanding, and clearly people find this funny, so it could be that I am too sensitive. I mean, the comments, people seem to actually be laughing. But the way I see it is, if they made a video saying this about me and I saw it, I'd be kind of mad. I'm like, why are you wishing that I die in a fiery car crash? I feel like people don't realize that even if you hate a certain celebrity or influencer, they're still a human being, and if they saw something like this, it might be a bit unsettling for them. I definitely do not agree with this post, but as always, I'm here to start a conversation, and if I am wrong and my opinion on this post is wrong, then I'm sure you will let me know. I think that is also another reason for their post, is to just get people to talk about this and the joke and hear opinions on it, so I'm happy to hear what yours are. Let me know what you think, let me know what your thoughts are, leave it on the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have live videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you'd like to see over there. Currently, we do have over 400 videos that are already up on there that you have access to the moment you sign up. So if you're interested in that or being a part of that, then make sure you go over there and check it out. The link is in the top description down below. Also, there's a video over there that kind of talks about how you can contribute back to this channel. That video is on the front page and it's free to watch. With that said, there's two videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those. I'll see you over there. Bye.